Hello everyone, welcome back to our SCCM Systems Integration Professional course, and in this section we are going to install SQL Server 2012. If you're using 2014, you need to make sure you have the latest updates and everything ready. It's not easy to find those updates on 2014. I would stick to 2012 if you're still uh, trying to learn about SCCM because it's the most tested one. So let's go to the server. We have the server right here, and I already installed 2012. So basically what you do is you type the in the Google search. If you want to install this, you just type SQL Server 2012 full ISO download, and then you will click on this link. It will give you the full install, which is about 4 GB. I installed that and I mounted it. So now I double clicked on the setup. When I double click on the setup, I get this page, and now I can click on installation, new SQL Server standalone. I'm gonna get that. And the process will run to check if everything is good. Green, good. Another check for updates. And I would run the updates because if you need an update, maybe you install something and that did need an update, you're probably gonna have issues when you install this SCCM application. So let's go ahead and do that. You may get the warning for Windows Firewall. This is something we can fix later, but everything else should be green. Next. Evaluation, yes, we want to try this out and accept the license. Next. The first option is fine. We need to get database, full text, reporting services, and management tools. This is G drive, that's fine. I don't want to put it on C, so that's good. Okay, so another check passed. Then instance ID is this. Let's change that also to G. Next. Another check. So this is by default. These are the username and accounts that SQL Server will use. So most of the companies have their own rules. They might be using like production accounts, SQL prod, SQL testing, whatever. And in this lab, to make things easy, we just need to get one admin account and add it to all of it. So to do that, you just click on this little arrow, go to Browse, and make sure you have a Active Directory. Yes, so it can still look for Active Directory. So what we need to do is we need to look for our account, and let's see if we can find it this way. Oop, it's a wrong typo. Help desk. There you go. It just added that, and we're gonna add the same thing. I definitely wanna type it and do it this way because don't copy paste. You might get some kind of like a space in there and things might start something may go wrong. So here you go, we got everything, 3 accounts added there. SQL Server Agent, I am just gonna get that automatic also just to make things easy. Put the password, the right password. Next. Oh, I need to check this right here. This should be Latin CP1C1AS. So I don't know why this is a requirement. This needs to be a requirement for SCCM. You have to have this picked. So then you click next. Use the current account. We're going to use this account. Windows authentication is fine. Um, Data directories, as you can see right here, all of them are G, 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 G. I don't want it on C, remember? Click next. Install and configure. No, I don't need to do that. And checkbox, everything looks green. Ready to install. C, configuration path is C. That's fine, we can just leave that over there because that's the installer. So, okay, so we got everything running now. Once this is done, we're going to have a SQL Server ready for our installation, and that's going to be this guy because we already did this one. So we're going to have this setup then after that, because everything will be ready for this setup, and that's where if things go well, everything will connect and everything will go smooth. But if it requires some kind of updates, upgrades, you'll get a message that it needs that before it install this application. Now, one of the things that a lot of people have, it's either some people might have SQL Server running on a different server. So you need to make sure that that firewall is correct, the instance name is correct, the username that you're using has a permission to that server. This this SCCM server needs to be added to that SQL server. A lot of things needs to be configured. That's why you need to go back to the documentation to see if everything is good. Alright, so setup is completed and everything is green. That's good. SQL Server installation is done. And what we need to do is just to test it. Let's go ahead and go to all programs 2012 and SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, so the server name, what you need to do is the same SQL Server database engine. We need to change that to, that's fine, database engine is fine. And we're going to do connect. So there you go. Everything is good. Now what we need to do is to close this and we can go ahead and get to our another section, which is setup and installation of SCCM. See you guys in that video.